Hey guys, this is YouTube Fans out here, and yeah, today the Geico 500 happened, and unfortunately, my third most hated driver, Brad Kozlowski, won. And yeah, we're just gonna talk about the race before we get to this here, but this is kind of a race review, but this is just a disappointing race review. This is just a disappointing race review. The racing was good. Don't get me wrong on that, but I'm just mad that Brad won here. But let's just get to it. So, in the early part of stage one, Kyle Larson was having some engine issues. I'm not sure what was going on, but I think it was possibly cooling issues. And yeah, so he was out of the race, and then like a couple many laps before stage one was over, Joey Gay spun in the Davey Allison tribute car. And yeah, it didn't really matter since I'm not really a huge fan of Joey Gase. But yeah, the big part of stage one was at the end. And as you can see here, as we all know, Logano went airborne just before we got to the end of the stage. I was scared when Joey went upside down. Logano's one of my favorite drivers, but I was glad he was okay, though. This is now the second time he's flipped in his NASCAR career. Last time that happened was in 2009 at Dover, when he was with JGR. And yeah, but you can also see Stenhouse is back here. That, in my opinion, was Stenhouse' fault, because he got into the back of Hamlin, and that just got Hamlin into Logano. So Stenhouse, in my opinion, that was his fault. I'm glad that he had issues at the end. And yeah, that's just another reason why Stenhouse will always be my least favorite driver. And yeah, I just don't like Stenhouse at all. I really hate him. And yeah, but if you guys like him, that's fine. And yeah, but I'm just glad that Stenhouse got damaged from that. And then he basically just had karma at the end when he just got into the wall. I'm glad he finished 33rd. But yeah, I was just scared when Logano went upside down. That was kind of similar to what happened to Ryan Newman back in 2009 when he had his flip. But that was when he was with Stuart Haas, I believe, in the 39 car, I think. I'm not really sure. But yeah, I was glad Joey was okay, though. And yeah, but it was just good to know he was alright after that. That's now the sixth time I've seen a NASCAR flip. The first one was Kyle Larson's flip in the 2019 Geico 500. The second one was Brendan Gaughan's flip in the Talladega playoff race in 2019. The third one was Ty Majeski's flip in the Daytona truck race last year. And then Ryan Newman's flip in the Daytona 500 last year. Then was Anthony Alfredo's accident at Kansas. And then now Logano today. And yeah, that's just now the sixth time I've seen a flip. And yeah, I was just hoping that we wouldn't see a flip today. And unfortunately we did. But I was glad Joey was okay, though. Hopefully when we go back to Daytona, hopefully it'll be safe. But yeah, this next part here, you can see your Truex, Bowman, and Hamlin. They actually had a little problem right when we were coming to the finish of stage two, where Hamlin got into the wall, and then that just stacked up Bowman, Truex, Elliott, and Byron, which the Hendrick cars went into the grass, but Truex got into the wall. Just before we got done with the race, Truex had a tire issue. And yeah, but I kind of felt bad for Hamlin. That was the end of his top 5 streak. And yeah, I just felt bad for him. And yeah, but I was thinking he was probably gonna be a good contender today, because he's really good at super speedways. Last time we were here, he won, but that was in controversial fashion. The 2020 playoff race, I wasn't really a huge fan of that finish, but it was at least, I was happy for Hamlin, but the finish was just weird in my opinion. And yeah, another thing, DeBenedetto won stage 1, which I was happy for him. And Bubba Wallace won stage 2, which I was happy for him as well. Both of them won their first ever stages today. And yeah, so and then into the final stage, with I think 15 ago, Quinn Houff, he got into the wall. I wasn't really expecting, I was expecting that, because Quinn Houff is just not on a good ride. And yeah, as you guys know, I don't like Quinn Houff just because of his driving, especially in 2019 where he just crashed too many times, especially the one at Texas where he decided to make a bad choice to go to pit road. And yeah, but for those who like Quinn Houff, I'm fine with that. And yeah, and then we get to the end here, and DeBenedetto was leading at the white flag, which I was hoping DeBenedetto was going to get there first to win, because I predicted that he would get a win this year. And yeah, but he finished 5th. But unfortunately, we got to the end. Keselowski won, and yeah, as you guys know, I don't like Keselowski because of stuff he's done in the past. I started hating him in July, and yeah, I'm not gonna be too loud on this here, but still, I'm just disappointed that Brad won. I wish Byron would have won because he was my pick today, or I wish that McDowell would have had a second career win. But yeah, I'm just disappointed of the winner here. Good race, but just bad winner. And yeah, I'm just probably gonna put that in the title of this video. And yeah, but for those who like Keselowski, I'm okay with that. I like Keselowski back when I was first getting into NASCAR, but after last year at Kentucky, I just stopped liking him. I understand that was probably Jimmy's fault that he got spun, but that was, in my opinion, Brad's fault. And yeah, I don't hate Brad as much as Harvick and Stenhouse here, but I just don't like Keselowski. And yeah, Harvick right here, he finished 4th. And yeah, I wasn't really happy about that. But yeah, this was a good race. Don't get me wrong in that, but I'm just disappointed that Keselowski won. For those who like Keselowski, I'm fine with that. And yeah, but in the finish, Kaz Grala actually got his best career finish of 6th place, which I was really impressed by. I believe he finished maybe 7th when he replaced Austin Dillon last year because of COVID at the Daytona Road Course. And I think he finished 7th in that thing, but I don't really remember. But yeah, I was impressed by that. And Chase Briscoe got his best career finish of 11th, and Alfredo finished 12th, which was impressive for me, to me here. And yeah, and Kyle Busch, he finished 18th, and I'm impressed that he managed to avoid all the wrecks today. Kyle Busch is usually here and there when it comes to super speedways, but I'm impressed by that. Super speedways are usually the tracks that usually anyone can win. But I was just impressed by that. For those who don't like Kyle Busch, I'm fine with that. And yeah, but next week we're gonna be going to Kansas for the Kansas race, and that's actually gonna be on Kyle Busch's birthday. If he wins on that, that race, that'll be really cool. Since he's my favorite driver. I think he won on his birthday back in 2008, I think. But yeah, hopefully he can do good next week. And yeah, but my pick next week for the Kansas is Alex Bowman. I think he's going to get his 2nd win of the season. And yeah, but we'll just find out what happens next week. But hopefully that'll be a good race, and hopefully none of my least favorite drivers wins, because this is the first time my least favorite drivers have won in 2021, and now that goes to Brad. But for those who like Brad, I'm fine with that. I like the race, but I just didn't like the winner, which was Keselowski. And yeah, but this is just a disappointing race review. Just kind of. If Brad wins again, but not on the super speedway, then that will probably maybe be a rage review. And maybe if Harvick ends up winning, that's gonna be a rage review, definitely, especially for Stenhouse too. And yeah, but in the comments, you guys can give me your thoughts on this race here. And yeah, but this was a really good race. Don't get me wrong on that. But I'm just disappointed that Keselowski won. So yeah, hopefully next week will be a good race where my favorite drivers will be doing better. And yeah, but we'll just find out what happens next week when we go to Kansas. So yeah, anyways, thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys later.